Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and this week we are doing another tag video. I was tagged by Lisa Loves on this one, and this is the Creature, Feature, and Monster tag. Yeah, we had a similar one like this a few weeks ago. I believe it was called the Creature tag. But this one has some really interesting, different kinds of questions, and they're very thought-provoking and wordy, I might add. So bear with me on that. So thanks for tagging me, Lisa, and let's get into it. This is 10 questions about creature, features, and monsters. So number 1 is your favorite creature feature featuring a creature that exists in real life, alive or extinct. So I'm definitely going to go with Jaws on that one. Jaws is amazing. It still holds up today. It's scary. And back then, in 1975, it scared the hell out of pretty much the world. It made everyone not want to go to the beach and not go swimming in the ocean. And it scared the crap out of everyone. So yeah, Jaws, it's got to be. So number 2, your favorite creature feature featuring a purely fictitious creature. So I'm going to go with the original Alien on that one from 1979, or the Xenomorph if you want to get technical. Yeah, such a brilliant design, so scary, so terrifying. It's incredible. Like I said, if I ever saw anything like that, I would freak out and have a heart attack and die. It wouldn't have to kill me. But of course it would. It would kill me really quick and really painfully. Okay, so next one, number 3, is out of the classic Universal monsters. Wolfman, Mummy, Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, or Frankenstein's monster. Who would scare you the most if you met them in a dark alley? And I gotta go with what Lisa Love said on that. I definitely agree with her on that one. It would be the Wolfman, because the Wolfman would just go right for your jugular and go right for you and take you right out. Whereas Dracula might take a little time. He might seduce you a little bit. He might turn you into a vampire. But the Wolfman is just gonna tear you apart limb from limb, and he'd be real quick about it. And it would just be terrifying to look at, you know. He'd be growling at you, and, you know. Whereas I think of the Creature from the Black Lagoon, he's kind of slow. He wouldn't catch up to you that quickly, you know. And the Mummy, same thing. So yeah, definitely going to go with the Wolfman on that one. So number 4 is, which alien sci-fi creature is your favorite creature in a movie? And it doesn't have to mean the movie itself. It could be a crappy movie with a great creature in it. But I'm going to go with a great movie, and that is Alien from 1979. Once again, I hate to repeat myself, but that's just my favorite creature of all time. There's just nothing that compares to it, to me, you know. And the movie is fucking phenomenal. It never gets old. It still holds up to this day. Everything about it is awesome. So number 5 is, which 2 creatures from different movies would you like to see in a versus style movie? You know, like Freddy vs. Jason or King Kong vs. Godzilla back in the day. So I'm going to go with Godzilla. And it's going to be against Pacific Rim. That's right. The other huge monster movie. And I'm going to see Godzilla taking on those giant robots. So Godzilla is going to be the threat this time. He's going to be the kaiju that the robots go after. And I'd love to see that battle. That'd be one hell of a smackdown. It would be epic. It would be awesome. It would make for some incredible special effects. And it can be either the Japanese version of Godzilla, which they did a movie on that recently, and he looked awesome, or it can be the American version of Godzilla, which came out a few years ago with Bryan Cranston. And yeah, so that would be my answer on that one. So number 6 is, what is your favorite on-screen kill from a creature? Once again, that would also be from the original Alien, and it would be Brett the Engineer's death. When he goes looking for Jones the cat, you know, when everyone else in the ship is looking for the alien, they're trying to track him, he's out looking for the stupid cat. And he's like, here, Jonesy, 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 and he goes to this secluded corner of the ship, this real dark area where there's rain pouring in from the outside. It's so masterfully shot and so well directed by Ridley Scott. It's amazing. And then when he turns around, and you see just the shadow of the alien at first, but then you see that close-up of the alien's head and the mouth. It looks like he's got 10,000 teeth, and he's salivating like gallons of saliva, and then slowly you see the other tongue come out with teeth on that. And it's like, whoosh, you know, right in his face. It's real quick, it's really brutal and gory and nasty. I love it. So that's my answer on that one. So number 7, what type of creature do you think is currently overexposed in movies, TV shows, video games, and etc.? Now, at first I was going to say, like Lisa Love said there, sharks. Now, they've been making shark movies since Jaws came out. It's just never stopped. It's been endless shark movies. And it's ridiculous. But the question isn't too many movies. It's too many movies, TV shows, and video games. So, yeah, I gotta agree with Lisa Loves on that. Zombies. Yeah, it's just getting too much now with The Walking Dead and the Fear of the Walking Dead and iZombie and whatever else, you know? There's a whole bunch of them. And that's just TV shows, and you still got all kinds of zombie movies, whether it be direct-to-DVD ones or ones being in the release to the theater. It's just too much now. Enough. Enough is enough. So number 8 is if you could greenlight a high-ish budget remake or reboot or sequel of any creature-based movie from pre-2000 that hasn't had a movie sequel or remake yet, what would it be? So I'm going to go with something that's kind of similar to what Lisa Love said. It's also a fantasy epic. The Beastmaster, which originally starred Mark Singer back in the day, back in the 80s. It doesn't quite hold up as well today when you look back at it. The effects don't quite hold up. I still love the movie. It's a blast. But yeah, some of the creature effects and the special effects don't quite hold up today. Yes, it is a fantasy movie, but it did have a lot of weird, freaky-ass creatures in it. And I would love to see what that would look like nowadays in 2018 with today's special effects. I think it would be pretty awesome, you know? And I think that movie could be really epic and awesome. So do it! Answer the call, Hollywood. Remake The Beastmaster with today's special effects. I don't want no cheesy-ass CGI either. I want real deal, like Jurassic Park style effects, you know? So number 9 is, what is your favorite low-budget or straight-to-DVD creature feature movie of all time? So I'm going to say Pumpkinhead 2. It didn't say it had to be an original movie. He didn't say it couldn't be a sequel. Yes, the first one was released in theaters, but the second Pumpkinhead went straight to video. And it was still really good, I thought. It wasn't quite as good as the original, but it's still, you had that awesome creature design from Stan Winston, and it's one of the coolest looking creatures ever made. And it was a worthy follow-up. I enjoyed it. So, Pumpkinhead 2 at number 9. So, number 10 is, what is the worst creature feature or monster-based movie of all time? Gotta go with Troll 2. It is the most inept, most horribly acted, most ridiculous movie ever made. And it's got some of the most cringe-worthy dialogue like you've ever seen. And the creature design is absolutely ridiculous. It just looks like some people running around with a freaking mask on. It's horrible. So, horrible, horrible movie, Troll 2. Even though it's fun to watch, it is horrible. So now it's my turn to tag some people. I'm going to tag HorrorMetal. I'm going to tag Horror Fan Man. I'm going to tag Dave Maggot. I'm going to tag Matt the Collector. Rusting Willpower. Last Venom 76. And Mr. Ross over at Random Horror. Answer the call, guys, and do the creature, feature, and monster tag. And thank you for joining me, folks. Sean Patrick Erschen in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared.